Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I drink? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Manage small homes and business.
Oh, small homes and business.
Yeah, so you can notice.
1200 what?
1200 or 1,200, 1,800.
1,000.
Is the White Westinghouse. And then we have.
So these are portable and easier to
yeah, man,
carry?
they're much easier to handle.
Okay.
Just pick them up by the like a little suitcase.
So like something like this, how much? Why can't service? Like why?
Alright, so small refrigerator. I wouldn't power your iron and refrigerator at the same time.
At the same time,
No,
okay.
That's too much. It's 30. They're like 30 amp.
Okay.
And startup for a refrigerator might carry a small refrigerator might run up to about 1,200 thereabout, and then it runs.
So for how long you can burn?
Alright, with the load, these generators can run 8 hours, 1.5
hours.
gallon of gas.
Okay. What it cost for
without
something?
the load, it can go about 10 hours.
What it cost for something like this?
From 98,000
98,000.
up, yeah, to 108.
You bet nice?
No.
Just
Super, as you can see here, silent and compact. These are super, and notice they're fuel efficient
Okay.
and perfect for electronic devices, because the inverter that's built in, they're pure sine wave. That's one of the cleanest current you can find. You don't get that off every. You don't get pure sine wave.
Okay.
Alright, so these are pure sine wave, and they'll run and operate any electronic with clean power. You see why Westinghouse emphasize that.
So this is
Yeah,
the Westinghouse
clean
like
power.
what for this Westinghouse?
116.
106.
Yeah,
Okay.
2,200. So it starts anything about that, meaning that if the fridge require 2,000 or more to start, usually that's when most equipment labor draw down your current. But once
So
it
this
start-
would like if somebody have like a backup camera system. This.
Oh yeah,
perfect.
excellent. Yeah man, excellent. And then it runs at that continuous running here.
Okay.
It's run, start, peak. So if your demand peak, let's say you're high and going online while your bulb and your TV they run, it will go up.
Oh.
And then when it trips, it go back down.
So this like this of 40, 108.
108,000. Yeah,
Okay.
108.
Okay.
Yeah. Same here. It's the
Same
same thing. Yeah. And then we have these bad boy here. They look small, but these can take juke off of cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So they are 3,200
For what?
PSI.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're little beasts. They're Simpsons. They're a fine brand. They work very good.
So how much one of these?
These are going 110.
110.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it comes with the nozzle and heavy duty hose. Yeah, it comes with heavy duty hose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. Today's video is brought to you by Pro Tools Plus. They are located along the Anchovy Main Road in the parish of St. James. At Pro Tools Plus, they have generators and all kind of tools. Throughout the video, I'll be posting their numbers at the bottom of the screen. Call them now, you will not be disappointed. You know, if you don't hear me, I laugh out in the video. Forgive me. Sometimes you have to take bad things and make laugh. Now, the management and staff at Smart Choice Haberdashery, you are located at Longville Park in Freetown in the parish of Clarendon. Big up on yourself. On to the news. In this first incident, we are learning that yesterday afternoon, Thursday, September 28th, about 3 o'clock, an employee was cleaning up one of the female restrooms at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. When she looked into one of the sanitary bins, some pellets were seen. The police, they were informed, and when they made checks, a total of 16 pellets containing what is suspected to be coke was found. No one was arrested in connection with this find, but let me see if you can figure out what happened right here. So, firstly, these pellets are the ones that are swallowed. So it's safe to assume that a female might have swallowed them, seeing that they were found in a female restroom. Apparently, nature called. Can you figure out what might have happened next? Ah boy. Now, this next incident, it took place yesterday afternoon. Thursday, September 28th, about 2 o'clock. It took place at Racecourse District in the Falmouth Police area in the parish of Trelawny. We are learning that a team of police officers, they were on an operation in the area when they saw and signaled a white Toyota Mark X motor car to stop. The driver, he complied. The car was searched and bingo. One black Taurus GC2 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, as also 2 magazines and 5 rounds of 9mm cartridges were found in the car. As a result, the driver, who was the only occupant of the car, he was arrested and charged. His name is Romaine Foster. He is 32 years old and he is living at KlLLED District in the Spaldings area in the parish of Clarendon. Romaine, he was arrested and charged for possession of prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition, and he'll be going to the courts shortly. Trelawny Police, job well done. This next incident, it took place about 8:30 last night. It took place at Rock Spring in the parish of Hanover. We are learning that a man and his spouse, they were at the back of a shop that they operate in the area when they were approached by 3 hoodlums. They were armed with guns. The hoodlums, they proceeded to rob the couple of cash and their cell phones. They then drove away in the man's Nissan AD wagon motor car that was parked at the shop, making good their escape. Just like that. And still in the parish of Hanover. This one took place this morning, Friday, September 29, about 7:30. It took place along the Middlesex Main Road in the parish of Hanover. We are learning that a man, he's in his early 40s. He's a bike taxi operator. This man, he was driving his motorcycle along the main road when he was approached and held up by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. The hoodlum, he robbed the man of his bike. He then opened gunfire, hitting the man on his left thigh and one of his left fingers. He then made good his escape on the man's motorcycle. The bike taxi operator, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was treated and admitted. The mayhem. Now, in this next story, I told you about the killing of that man on your screen. His name is Tirick Dixon, but he was popularly known as Blacks or Pa. Pa, he was beaten at a party at Beckford Lodge in the Lennox Bigwoods area of Darliston in the parish of Westmoreland on the early morning of Friday, September 8, about 1 o'clock. He died in his mother's arm in hospital late Thursday afternoon, September 14. I also told you that the police, they are taking 2 guys into custody and they were subsequently charged for the murder of Pa. There are 1, Desroy Daley, but he's popularly known as Bungo. He is 20 years old. And 2, Onick Strachan, but he's popularly known as IJ. IJ is only 16 years old. Both of them, they are living in the Lennox Bigwoods area. I also told you that the police, they were searching for Keno Clarke, also known as Nyam Food, and Anthony McKoy, also known as Belly Web. I also advised them to go into the police. Well, Keno Clarke, also known as Nyam Food, he took the advice and he went into the police accompanied by a pastor. He has since been charged. He was born on April 20, 2003, 20 years old. Anthony McKoy, also known as Belly Web, he's still on the run. So, Belly Web, you are wanted by the police. And talking about advice, I carried a story on Monday. I'm going to be replaying that story. I want you to listen to the advice I gave to the St. James police at the end of that story. Listen to this. We are learning that Friday afternoon, September 22, a female, she is 16 years old, and she's living in the Golden Grove area of St. Ann. We are told that this 16-year-old female, she turned up at the Cornwall Regional Hospital with a gunshot wound to her left thigh. We are told that the female, she told the hospital staff that she was shot in the Charles Garden Market by a guy who was wearing mask and attempted to rob her of her cell phone. She told them that she and her boyfriend, who is 18 years old, they were walking in the market when the guy held them up and demanded money and their cell phones. She said her boyfriend, he ran off and the guy shot her in her left thigh because she refused to give him her phone. The police, they were informed and they commenced investigations. But St. James police, St. James police, listen to me. Nothing no go so. Nothing no go like that. That female, that 16-year-old female, she was not shot in the Charles Garden Market Friday afternoon. Make sure tell you who was playing with the gun when she got shot. Question her boyfriend also. So you heard that? Well, the St. James police, they took my advice and they did some digging. I am told that the police, they went back and they interviewed the female and they found out a lot. Now, I can't go into a whole heap of details, but let me tell you some of what was found out. Firstly, the female who told the hospital staff and the police that she is 16 years old. That female is actually 14 years old. Remember, I told you that her boyfriend is 18 years old? Well, that is what he told the authorities. That guy, he's actually 21 years old. His name is Hartlyn Allano Davis, but he's popularly known as Dante. He was born on August 11, 2002. He's originally from the Plumtree Lane area of Montpelier in the parish of St. James, but he was living in the Shantytown area of Paradise Narrowood, and that is where the shooting took place. Not in the Charles Garden Market. The information I'm getting is that Dante, the boyfriend, he was playing with an illegal gun. He took out the magazine out of the gun and he did not realize that one was still in the head. And that is how the female got shot. Now, we are told that when the St. James police contacted the young girl's mother in the parish of St. Ann, the mother, she was actually at a police station in St. Ann filing a missing persons report. We are told that the female, she told the police that she lived with her grandmother. She told them that her mother and her father are dead. This 14-year-old girl, she left her home last week, Friday morning, to go to school. And instead of going to school, she found herself at her boyfriend's yard in Montego Bay. Not only did she get what she went for, she also got a bullet in her left thigh. That female, she's now a ward of the state, but Hartlyn Allano Davis, also known as Dante, he has been charged for 1. Wounding with intent, 2. Using a firearm to commit a felony, 3. Possession of a prohibited weapon, 4. Sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16 years old, and 5. Creating public mischief. So Dante, he'll be going to the courts shortly. In this next story, have you seen this video that I posted on social media? Take a look.
If I'm dirty Popeye, you better not come with nothing, no. You better not, you better know where your clad come with dirty Popeye. You're next one too. Cause you know hear how your story every minute you put up. Oh, people are gunman, people are this, people are that. That and me a chat dirty Popeye. You make sure where your Clarke come up out with me pitney. When you put up your sitting dirty, nasty thinking Papa me a chat too. I see I'm not killing woman pitney innocent and negro grandy, so now I feel me son on a kill.
Have you seen it? Have you seen that video? So, how am I gonna be responding to what that female is saying? Should I take the high road? So here is how I'm gonna be responding for now.
Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
We give you facts, not what you think. Tomorrow evening, tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock, I'm planning on going live. Don't miss it. Over here, so we give you facts, not what you think. We don't watch emotions. We don't do things based on personal feelings. We don't carry belly for nobody. You can't say anything what you want to say, you know. Anything what you want to say. At the end of the day, we give you facts, not what you think. And let me tell you from now. Let me tell you from now. That was what you call a preemptive strike. You know what that means? That is what you call a preemptive strike. Listen out tomorrow evening. Don't miss it. Now, in this next story, this one took place at an abandoned building with no window or door at 170 Cecil Avenue in the Edgewater area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. A homeless guy, we are told, he was sleeping in that house. Now, I'm not sure if his name is known as yet, but he's about 32 years old. He's of a dark complexion, medium built and about 5 feet 6 inches tall. We are also told that he had tattoos covering both his arms and his left leg. Our information is that yesterday afternoon, Thursday, September 28th, about 1 o'clock, residents of the area, they stumbled upon the lifeless body of the guy. He was seen lying on his back in a pool of blood. The police, they were called, and when they inspected him, he was found with gunshot wounds to his face. He appeared to have died sometime before he was found. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. In the final story for today, that man on your screen, his name is Melvis Garden. He's said to be in his mid-50s. We are told that Melvis, he was living overseas for a while. I am told Canada and I am also told England. However, what we are sure about is that he was deported back to Jamaica and he was living at Caldwell in the parish of Hanover, where he worked as a mechanic. We are also getting reports that Melvis, he was involved in a matter in the court with someone else, and that matter was concluded recently. I'm doing some digging to find out what kind of matter it was and what was the outcome. But early this morning, about a few minutes after 12 midnight, Melvis, he was walking in the Caldwell community. We are told that he was on his way home. On reaching at the entrance of a lane named Lawless Lane, Melvis, he was attacked by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. Melvis ran off, but the hoodlum chased him and pumped bullets into his upper body. Melvis, he fell to the ground, and the hoodlum, he made good his escape. We are not sure whether or not anyone might have called the police, but early this morning, about minutes to 7 o'clock, residents of the area, they stumbled upon the lifeless body of Melvis. He was found at the back of a house, lying on his side in a pool of blood. And like we said, he had gunshot wounds to his upper body. From all indication, Melvis, he died from early this morning when he was shot. The police, they were called, and when they processed this crime scene, a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing if we just unite. What a country this will be if we just unite. Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite. What a country